Welcome back to the final segment of this remarkable conversation with three outstanding young scholars from the U.S. And they're going to share with us in this final segment their views and visions about the future. I'm going to start off with Kevin. Kevin, you're going to be starting college, and that's a very important, transition in your life. You already mentioned the problems that you're, losing sleep over, like doing the laundry. But where do you want to be, when you finish college? Are you thinking of graduate school, or you want to, start working right away, and then gain a few years of experience before you consider graduate study?
Right now, I'm thinking about med school.
Med school. Okay.
And I'm really not sure which one I want to go to, and I'm really not sure.
But you're going to be one of those that finished college, or you're going to do pre-med and then just start in your junior year?
Oh, I will probably finish college and get my degree.
Okay. But upon the completion of college, you may feel like, boy, I'm a little fatigued. 4 years of college was killing me. You may want to work.
There's always the research path.
Okay.
And I could probably get a job in a company.
Okay.
But I
How
think...
about your parents? Are they giving you any input on that?
I guess my dad wanted me to be an engineer.
Okay.
But they support me in what I do.
But my advice to you is, if you're thinking graduate school, I would really recommend that you continue all the way through before you start working. It just worked better for me because, in a sense, I think if you change into professional life, your lifestyle changes. It's very difficult for you after working 2 or 3 years and come back to it.
Right.
Okay. But of course, if you're thinking of business school, you may need work experience, so that's a little different. Anyway, go to Faye. Faye, you seem very much assured about what you want to do. You certainly came across as somebody who's very confident, and I'm very happy for you. And what would you like to do after your college? You talk about business. Are you thinking of going to business school right away, or you gain a few years of working experience and then come back?
I'm definitely considering an MBA and perhaps a law degree, but it really depends on the best opportunity when the time comes.
Okay, and then if you continue with the MBA and the law degree, would you mind switching schools, or you want to stay with UPenn, because UPenn has very good programs in both of these areas that you mentioned?
Right. I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
I think that my outlook will definitely change over the next couple of years. I love Penn a lot, but there's also great opportunities elsewhere.
Yeah, exactly. How about you, Brian?
I plan to go all the way through undergrad and then go to med school somewhere.
Okay.
And when I get done with that, hopefully find a good job as a doctor, a surgeon, or pediatrician, anything. I'm not really sure.
Well, these
yet.
are very wide range from surgeon to pediatrician.
Yeah.
Do you have any preference?
No, not really. I guess I'll find out when I try it out.
But, the three of you, you're probably 18, 19 years old, today. And you're going to be, competing with a lot of different talents from all over the world. Not just in the States, but from China, from Europe, from India, and certainly from Taiwan as well. And then, what do you think, in one area that you think you definitely have an edge, have a niche, that in terms of a very competitive world, that you have an edge over others? Faye?
I think that I'm definitely very comfortable working in groups.
Okay.
Both in high school and in college, the curriculum has been very group-based, which is very important for business because many people see it as a cutthroat world, but in reality, you can get farther by working together as opposed to working for yourself. So I think that my understanding of that and my ability to work with people from different backgrounds and different beliefs who might not agree, I think my ability to do that is going to help me.
Okay. Kevin? What's your niche? What's your advantage, your leg up on others?
I guess I'm really good at math and science. I can
But these are
study.
not, skills.
Right.
Come on, Kevin. I mean, you must have some personal characteristics that we haven't discovered yet. even though I've been trying?
Well, I pick up skills pretty quickly.
Okay.
If I can do it for a few weeks, I can usually hang with the professionals.
But you were talking about possibly a career in medicine,
yeah.
or maybe you want to work a few years as a researcher. But these are two very different career choices.
Right.
Okay, as a medical doctor, in addition to learning your skills, you have to have the aptitude of willing to work with people.
Right.
You know, you got to be patient to listen to their problems. Oh, doc, I'm coming in with a stomach ache or with a heart problem and things. And you got to be happy working in a people-friendly environment. Do you think you're cut out for that?
Yeah, I was lucky enough to go to a fairly large high school, over 2,000 people.
Okay.
So all my classes were filled with people who are willing to work together.
Okay.
And I was lucky enough to be able to be part of many project groups in school.
Okay.
So I think I have a lot of experience in that.
Okay. Brian, you're also thinking of a career in medicine? And do you think that you're people-friendly and you're patient enough and you're tolerant enough to listen to their, telling you their little problems and blah, blah, blah?
I think getting there, I hope. I think high school has definitely prepared me a lot for it, not just through my classes, which will help me in my courses in college, but also the clubs and especially my team sports, where we have to all work together and if we want to win. So I think that's helped me get some a sense of reading other people and not only helping them, but letting them help me too along the way.
Well, I think the two of you are copying too much the answer given by Faye. We all talk about working in a group-based environment, but how about the other advantages that you may have? Can you share with us some of them?
In the summer of 2008, I was able to get a research job at IUPUI, which is a branch of Indiana University.
Okay.
So I think I have a little bit more experience than others in actually working in the field that I might go into.
Okay.
So
you have a leg up on that.
Right, yeah.
Okay. And Brian?
Again, with sports, I guess I was the captain of my swim team and my tennis team, so I guess leadership helps a lot in
most definitely
in finding what you want to do or finding things that people haven't done before.
Okay. But as you know, many people say that people in your generation is so-called the internet generation. I mean, compared to my generation, we didn't have the widespread use of computer back then. But certainly you grew up in a very globalized world, community. And like I said, people are just one click away on the internet. How would you think that you're able to use the kind of exposure that you receive from the internet, whether it's information, whether it's people, whether it's knowledge that you seek on the internet? How are you able to distinguish yourself as compared to others, your peers, in this very competitive, even going to be more competitive in the future, when you start your work, your profession, that you're going to distinguish yourself from others?
I think the internet, in a sense, has made it harder for us, as in the globalization of everybody. You're so connected that once somebody figures something out, everybody knows it at once. So in a sense, we're competing with everybody all around the world, not just people at our school or people in our state. But in a way, it's definitely made it so much easier to know everything. You just type something in on Google and you know it immediately. Look it up on Wikipedia if you don't know how to do it. So, just using the internet with your friends or something, it just spreads knowledge so much easier.
Okay. Faye?
I think the internet definitely has the capabilities of distinguishing some people from others, in the sense that there's so much information out there, but it's really up to that individual person to go out and seek it and seek the opportunities that are there and the information that is there. Just because it's on the internet doesn't mean that it's going to be given straight to you. You have to know what you're looking for, and you need to know where to look to get it.
All right. And Kevin?
I think social networking sites will really help distinguish people. For the internet as a whole, I think it's like just an overload of information. There's just too many people trying to get there, views out at once.
Okay.
But through social networking, I think you can get your views through a small group at a time.
Okay.
And that's more important to me.
All right. I only have about 30 seconds left for each one of you. I'm going to ask you to say something to the camera, and to say it to your mom, to your dad, or to your friends, or to the new friends you made on this trip. Telling them what this trip meant to you, what made you learn more about Taiwan, and what would Taiwan play in your life in the future. Brian?
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Everybody back home, this trip has been so amazing, meeting new people and making new friends. That's been the best about learning about Taiwan.
Faye?
Okay. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I'm really happy that I had the opportunity to go on this trip, because before coming to Taiwan was always just coming to see family and just being with family. But now it's actually somewhere where I can go and learn more about myself and enjoy myself and see friends and experience the city as well.
Okay.
Hey, Mom and Dad. You were right. My Chinese did get a little better. And I think I've learned a lot about my homeland. And it's sort of become my home away from home. Thanks for sending me.
Okay. And the three of you will definitely come back when the opportunity presents itself.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. It's certainly been a pleasure, to have the three of you on my program today, and I certainly enjoy our conversation. And I very much enjoy your experience, both in and out of school. And I hope this trip to Taiwan has not only been a discovery, for the three of you about your roots, but also opening up future opportunities for you, whether it's on the personal side or on the professional side. Again, thank you for coming on the Taiwan Outlook. I'll see you someplace on the internet.
Thank you.
Thank you. I want to thank you for watching. It's certainly been a very enjoyable experience. I'll see you next time on Macroview Television. Thank you.